Hey, it looks like you have some questions.
I do. You know, last year I had a ton of problems, and with my trees, with my roses. By the end of summer, it just didn't look that good, and I just don't want to deal with that this year.
Well, if you want to have fun this summer, maybe an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. So, might be a good idea to get out ahead of things. And it's going to start with maybe cleaning up your garden. And let's talk about the watering that you've done over the past few months.
You mean during the winter?
During the winter. Winter watering is so important.
Okay.
Even for things that you think are dormant, the root systems are still growing. And especially for plants that you may have put in the ground last fall, water is critical. So at least think about every couple of weeks during the months between October and March.
Okay, so if it snows, does that count as a water?
Usually we need 3 inches of snow to have any kind of significant melting to provide good water, so you really need to stay after it.
You know, right now it's early spring. What can I do to get everything looking good and in shape so it really looks strong and healthy this summer?
Well, when things start to green up in your garden, say your roses,
like right now,
okay, there are probably dead leaves and plant tops that are on the ground. Now those things can hide bugs and fungus and disease, so please get out there and clean those out. Trim anything that's dead, because that's going to invite bugs and disease to come into the old branches.
So trim off all the old stuff, get rid of it, clean it up.
Right, and then you may want to add some topsoil and compost to freshen up the garden.
I have this beautiful red maple, but it had like these curled up leaves all summer, and I watered it. I don't know, I did see some little, I think black bugs, I don't know what
Could have been aphids, and that's a typical problem around here. So a good thing to do is to get after it systemically and early. We have a couple of great products for your tree. This is Bayer Advanced Tree and Shrub.
Okay.
And what it does, it provides systemic protection for insects and also feeds it both for a year.
So once a year I put this on.
Right.
So would I put that on right now?
Right now.
Wow, okay, and will that work so that'll work for my trees and my shrubs. What about, I love growing roses, or I try to grow roses, but last year they were kind of looking not so healthy.
Bayer's got another great product called All-in-One Rose and Flower Care. And in addition to feeding and protecting from insects like this product, this also prevents disease for 6 weeks at a time.
Okay, so I use that every 6 weeks. I'll put this on this spring, and I'll start watering in the winter, which I haven't been doing, and get some compost and fertilizer. You can help me with that as well?
I can. Let's go get it.
Great, thank you.
You bet.
For more great ideas and expert tips, come by any one of our 3 O'Toole's locations in Lakewood, Littleton, and Westminster.